When did you realize your spouse had been living a complete double life? The parking ticket changed everything. Such a stupid, small thing to unravel 12 years of marriage. It was wedged under the windshield wiper of Trevor's car when I went to move it for street cleaning. He was supposedly at a medical conference in Boston, had been sending me photos from presentations all day, but the ticket was from downtown Portland. Time-stamped 2:47 p.m. when he'd texted me a picture of himself at a Boston convention center. I called him immediately. Hey babe, how's Boston? Great, learning about new surgical techniques. Missing you though. That's weird, because your car just got a parking ticket in Portland. Silence. Then, must be a mistake. I took an Uber to the airport, except I was staring at his car, the one with his hospital parking pass hanging from the mirror. Trevor, I'm looking at your car right now. He hung up. In 12 years, he'd never once hung up on me. I used Find My iPhone. He was in Portland, at an address I didn't recognize. I drove there convinced I'd find him with another woman. What I found was worse. Through the window, I saw Trevor teaching a boy, maybe 10, how to throw a football. A woman was on the porch laughing. Two other kids were playing on a swing set. They looked so comfortable together, so much like a family, because they were a family, his family. I sat in my car for an hour, watching my husband play father to children I'd never known existed. When he finally saw me, his face went white. He kissed the kids goodbye, spoke quietly to the woman, then walked to my car. I can explain, he said. You have another family. I've had them longer than you. We'd been together 14 years, married for 12, trying for a baby for the last 3. Her name is Melissa, he said, voice eerily calm. We've been together 15 years. The kids are 11, 8, and 6. You're married to me. I'm married to her too. Different states don't cross-check. I threw up right there in the car. How? Was all I managed. I'm a traveling surgical consultant. You thought I was at conferences. Melissa thinks I'm at different conferences. I work at 2 hospitals. I have 2 phones, 2 lives, 2 everything. Our fertility treatments. I had a vasectomy after our 3rd was born. Melissa's 3rd. 3 years. 3 years of hormone shots, procedures, crying over negative tests, him holding me as I sobbed about being broken, all while he knew, all while he'd been sterilized. Why? I whispered. I loved you both. I couldn't choose, so I didn't. The sociopathic calm of it. Like maintaining 2 families was as reasonable as having 2 gym memberships. Does she know? No, she thinks you're my research assistant. I looked at the house again. The kids were still playing. Melissa was setting a table on the porch. They looked happy. They didn't know their life was built on lies any more than I had an hour ago. I want a divorce, I said. Okay, but please don't tell her. The kids who shouldn't exist while you were promising me children, they're innocent. He was right about that. I drove home alone. He stayed with them. His real family, apparently. I was the alternate, the backup life. The divorce was quick, uncontested. He gave me everything I asked for, desperate to keep his secret. I wanted to tell Melissa, but I couldn't destroy those kids' lives. They didn't choose a father who could live 2 complete lies simultaneously. I moved across the country, started over. Sometimes I Google them. The kids are teenagers now. They look happy in their Instagram photos. Their dad is in some of them, the devoted father who never misses a game. I wonder if Melissa ever found a parking ticket that didn't make sense, or if she's still living in the half of Trevor's life that feels whole, never knowing she's only getting 50% of a person who somehow convinced 2 women he was giving them everything. The worst part, I still catch myself missing him, the version I thought I knew, the one who never really existed.